Yeah, hi everyone. So in this session, we are going to discuss about how to build a real-time streaming application with the help of AWS Kinesis and then AWS CDK. So that is what we are going to discuss about it. So first, we will go through what is AWS Kinesis, how it's actually working, what are the components it has, okay, and then what are the limitations, what are the capacities it has, okay, and then finally we have a demo part. In the demo part we will look into it how to use the Kinesis to build real-time streaming applications. Okay, so let's first, Kinesis is the platform that will help you to collect, process, and analyze your real-time streaming data. Okay, generally it's being used for real-time analytics and collecting the logs and even data, and then you can use it for processing clickstream data. Also, you can use it, and then you can use collect the data for from IoT devices. Also, you can use it. Okay, so yeah, other than Kinesis Stream, it's providing some bunch of services it's providing. So generally, it's first one, Kinesis Data Stream. It's being used for a real-time data ingestion and processing, and it can handle large streams of data records can handle. Okay, and another one is Data Firehose, which is being used for streaming the data and storing the data into the any one of the storage services, which is data like S3 bucket, Redshift, and Elasticsearch. Okay, and then automatically it can scale and transformation. Also, we can do it. And then we have a data analytics service also, which is really helping you to run your SQL queries during on the streaming time and streaming data. Okay, so it will help you to detect anomalies and generate the alerts and the real time business insights. Also, you can get it on the streaming time. Okay, and then it's providing video stream service. Also, it's providing, so it will help you to analyze your video streaming data, and it will help you to for your machine learning application also we can inject. Okay, so these are the services they are generally providing it. So then key concepts of Kinesis service. So the basic capacity in the Kinesis data stream, they are calling as surd, which is surding. Okay, so each unit of data stream, it's stored the right capacity. It can store 1 MB per second, 1 MB data per second, or 1,000 records per second. It can store it per second. Okay, and then that is for write capacity. For read capacity, it can read 2 MB per second data. It can per seed, it can read it. Okay, so and then it have a partition key. Each record we have to mention our partition keys. It will help you to manage our data across various different search. Okay, and then the basic data retention time period is by default it's a 24 hours. We can extend up to 7 days. We can do it. Okay, so these are the basic concept, basic services from Kinesis. So next we are going to build small applications uh, that will send the data to Kinesis service. Kinesis service will receive the data and it will send the data to Lambda function. That is what we are going to build it. So our client application is Golang applications, which is built by using AWS SDK, and then the entire infrastructure, the Kinesis, and then the Lambda, that entire infrastructure is built by using AWS CDK. Okay, we are going to send 2,000 messages per second from our SDK application to Kinesis service. Kinesis service, it will send the messages to Lambda function. Okay, so that is what we are going to do it in our demo. So let me share my, yeah, I hope my screen is code editor is visible now. Yeah. So generally, if you are not following the series, we are taking the series from the scratch, like this entire AWS CDK series. So if you are not familiar with how to create the CDK application, please go and watch this series previous videos. Okay, so this is the CDK applications. for a Golang framework. Okay, so this is the entry file developer series.go. Here we have to mention our CDK, all the AWS resources. So first here I'm defining my Kinesis data stream, the service I'm defining it here, and then what is my stream name and what are the third count for now. So the third count is 1. That means it can it can process 1 MB per second or 1,000 records per second for particular third, so it can process it. Okay, that is the basic level of capacity. And then I'm defining a lambda function here. So it will Kinesis lambda, it will get the messages from stream, Kinesis stream, and then it will process it. So I'm granting read permission to my lambda. Okay, and then I'm adding the event source also, I'm adding it. So Kinesis lambda add the event source is from the Kinesis stream. Okay, so and then I'm setting the batch size for the particular invoke, how many records it can process. So I'm defining per particular invoke, it can process 100 messages, 100 records it can process. Okay, so I'm starting position also, I'm defining it, the starting position from the beginning of the stream. Okay, what is the earliest message it will be processed at first time. So that is the process I'm configured here. And then yeah, so the basic from our Golang application, we are going to send 200 messages. Okay, my here I'm defining my batch size is 100 messages. So once the 100 messages processed, then again the lambda will be triggered to process next set of messages. Okay, so now let's go to the lambda functions. So there are two lambdas. First one, Kinesis lambda. Here I just define it will get the messages from Kinesis stream. So it just receiving the messages from Kinesis event and just displaying, that is what it's doing it. And then we have a Kinesis client that will send the messages to Kinesis stream. Okay, it's developed by using AWS SDK. So here I'm creating the AWS session, I'm defining my stream. Okay, and then I'm defining my creating the records array. Okay, and then I'm setting my loop for a send 200 messages. So this is the message I'm sending it, and then the partition key I'm mention it here, and then I'm appending it. Then I'm doing batch processing. The put records, this function can send up to 500 message for the particular API call or particular execution. Okay, up to 500 message it can send it. So it will really help you to do batch processing. So at end of the result, you can see messages are successfully in streamed or not. So that is the things we are going to do. So now let's deploy the application CDK synth. It will create the cloud formation template. Yeah. So now let's deploy the application CDK deploy. Okay, now it's deployed. Now let's check the AWS console. Yeah. So here we can see AWS. Kinesis, we can see it. Yeah, there is one data stream, which is my data stream. So by default, 24 hours retention has been set. So now let's check the Lambda. Yeah, Lambda also created. So the input, it comes from Kinesis. Yeah, great. So now let's run our client application. Okay, CDK functions. So general way to run our Golang application, go run main dot go. Yeah, successfully send all the records to the stream. So that is the message we got it. And let's check the Lambda. Okay, so the latest one, let's check the group. Great. So now we can see, yeah, there are two partition of messages. So load more. So from the first message to 100 message, this is where Lambda is getting started. Okay, it processed the message until 100. Okay, and then Lambda closed this execution, and again it's started request ID, and then it started from message 101 to 200. So that is how the batch size actually is working. Okay, so this is actually a small scale of application to build real-time streaming. So generally, the streaming, it's okay, various kind of streamings. It will happen in the real time, like the use cases we discussed about, right? So the IoT devices can send the data to Kinesis or a Clickstream or like any real-time data we are getting it, right? So various devices. So that can send the, yeah, log events and everything. Everything it can be sent it to Kinesis. Kinesis will send the data. Uh, it will get that and then it will process it by using Lambda. Okay, everything it happen in the real time. So yeah, that's all about the session. And then this demo part also available in the repo. So all the branches. Kinesis. Yeah. So this is the demo part also available in the GitHub repository. So you can do it by yourself. Okay. Yeah, that's it about this today session, guys. Yeah. We will discuss, we will meet in the next session. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Thank you.